That was excellent. So I've not been out in this part of the world again, and I will finish by saying I know we're going to get home on time on Saturday because I'm going to meet my wife Sunday morning. We're going to Alaska on Sunday, so I've got to meet her at the airport. Super, thank you.
I'm Susan Madison, and I live in Boulder, just up the road from you folks. But I grew up on Long Island in your backyard, so most of my sailing experiences on Long Island Sound in a racing situation. I went all through sailing class when I was a kid and raced up until I relocated out to Boulder, and haven't done much sailing in the past 10 years or so. So last February I went down to St. Petersburg and took the advanced spearboarding class with one of your competitors in Annapolis. So I just sort of brushed up on things for a week, and I'm here.
I'm Jonathan Truns. I live in Hartford, Connecticut, and we grew up down the street from each other on Long Island, but we didn't know each other till we started racing Hobies in Long Island Sound. And I've gone through a number of powerboats and a couple sailboats, and presently am enjoying someone else's 40-foot Jeanneau every Wednesday night. And I've always wanted to come out to the Northwest. I also lived in Colorado for a couple of years, but haven't made it this far northwest. And just looking to eventually maybe, live on board or extended cruise, and just kind of looking to expand my experience with this trip.
Well, it's got a very trip.
Well, there's Tanya on the way out the channel. We left Anacortes Yacht Charters about 3:40 Sunday the 7th, and we're on our way out of the channel. Background is the city of Anacortes. Hanging around to the north, there's Spirit, one of the Somersault, one of the other boats in our flotilla off there just to the left of the ship. And what we're going to do is hang out here for a while until we all join up. Spirit's the third boat, and then head off west down that channel, cross the Rosario Strait and go into Thatcher Pass. At this point, we'll turn south, probably go to Hunter Bay and anchor for the night. Not much else is happening at this point, so I'm going to turn her off and we'll pick up when there's more action. Well, wait a minute. First we gotta get everybody's smiling face. Susan, you gotta turn around. Now, Mel, come out from behind there. Cool. Okay, here's our first meal at sea. Big time sandwiches, big time fruit. The main reason for the fruit is that we're going to go to Canada tomorrow, and we can't take any fruit along with us, or else they will take it away. So better to eat it than to lose it. And that includes 10 pounds of tomatoes and all that other good stuff. The spread here is courtesy of Tanya, who has slaved away in the kitchen for the last 20 minutes. That's because of the heel. So, anyway, wind died.
That went.
As you can see, no wind.
Okay, you can cut it off now so we can eat. Will we eat?
Yeah, we can eat. We're going to fade out here.
Bye.
So there's Spirit. We're at anchor in Hunter Bay off Lopez Island. You can see it's about 6:30 at night. And we're looking almost due north. Up that way is towards Thatcher Pass, which is the way we came in. And panning slowly to the left. Here's Somersault 3, the other boat in our flotilla.
Well, that's to decide which antenna.
Now we're looking about due south. And over there is Lopez Pass, where we're going to go out in the morning. Tomorrow we're going to go to Victoria, British Columbia. It's going to be about a 30-mile sail. And there's Spirit again. That's Dick, our Commodore, in the rowboat. Temperature feels like it's about 60 degrees. About a 8-knot wind coming out of the west. Looks like Dick's going to come back and visit us. Probably do a little more plan of the day for tomorrow. Immortalized on tape forever, Dick. Probably for the 50th or 60th time.
8:30 is, oh,
Okay. We'll probably be up by then.
so, we're trying to get the hookup, and, everybody's kind of debating where Lopez Pass is.
You see that boat out there? That's it, I think.
Right through there?
Yep, I think so. We can do a quick bearing check, but doing a quick bearing check on the compass, that's about the right direction. We've had a seal playing around on the in the water over here, off and on for the last 20 minutes or so. Right about where Dick is. Looking below. Tanya's obviously writing in her personal log.
Yes. Well, actually, I'm writing in my sailor. Well, there's
Like making a great swan.
See a great killer?
Grape what?
Great tower. Tower of grapes.
The big problem of the day is that going into Canada tomorrow means that we have to eat all the fruit that has seeds. or else they confiscate it.
And potatoes.
And potatoes. So we have
And
6.
have eyes. Those are his
Ah,
eyes.
so we have 6 monster potatoes.
We don't know what to do about the strawberries because they're seasoned on the outside.
It's awful. Decisions.
I saved one potato. And make, I don't know, for breakfast. Only for
Home fries.
Home fries
Home fries.
and some grit.
Do we have this?
Oh, I don't know.
Y'all trying to get her the radio here? Yeah. Music.
We've never had grit until a month ago when I had to get out The waitress at the Marriott said, "Oh, honey, I'll fix them up for you just like I have every morning."
Oh.
Okay. Oh, they're real good for you. They'll clean you right out. And here I am sitting at a table with 7 men that I work with. Going, thank you. That was slightly embarrassing.
Hey, there's the seal. Just sort of floating around, seeing if he can beg any meals. Obviously on his back. And there he goes. Well, I'm beginning to get to be an outcast here, so. Yeah, there he goes. As we watched it trying to get back on Somersault 2, he'll fade out until tomorrow. Fading in on breakfast.
Monday, August 9th. Morning, guys. Morning, Sarah. Hi, Sarah.
Oh, wait a minute. You're going to tell me if you're going to talk.
Oh, good.
And Mel is even smiling.
Good morning.
You have a
It's got the microphone in there. There's John, silhouetted against the gray sky. AKA Finn.
always great.
Here's our extremely healthy breakfast because we've got to eat this fruit by tonight,
Contraband.
or else the Canadians will take it away from us.
That's an example for Sarah that fruit is good for you.
This is another sign of our friendly relations with the Canadians.
Right. Everybody slept well, at least that's what they're confessing to. I have to say that we thought Mel got up and started the engine in the middle of the night.
Not fair to Mel.
To his credit, he did warn us that he did make funny noises.
My God.
I began to worry about him when he didn't snore.
I told you,
We all
full
went-
water on the engine. That's right.
That's not fair.
No.
My father, they sail in the Caribbean.
Everybody on board this boat is going to have an engineering degree in stove before we're done.
We're failing at the moment.
Yeah,
Try it now.
Yeah.
I did that too. It won't start. Oh, wait a minute.
One more.
Push in on the.
Pushing in on everything.
Oh, there you go.
Ow!
You got to hold it. You got to hold it until for about a count of 30.
Well, I do.
I'll make it 25.
Hurrah!
Now
This is-
sufficient being so.
This is the second pot of coffee for the boat.
We eat some salt with it. Oh, yeah.
The what?
Good idea, yeah.
Oh yes, absolutely. With all this healthful stuff, we gotta have fat.
They get some butter.
Yes, butter. Where's the butter? What's your, any, like, reserve thing?
Yeah, there's some in there, back in there. At least one jar back in there.
How far did you go?
It goes back about 8 inches. One thing I gotta say about Anacortes Yacht Charters is they definitely provisioned us well. Within quantity, if not...
We're gonna put this in the fridge next year.
I don't think so. Not for just a week.
We put it in 4 months. Green stuff. And then you do that.
Yeah, that's by the way where the that's where the salsa is too, folks. If you when you get hungry for chips and salsa later.
I thought you meant for the croissant.
Yeah.
It'll take tomatoes that are in
I thought they eat in San Diego.
salsa.
Huevos rancheros, amigo.
Oh, now we can't do that.
We could do huevos rancheros later on in the week.
We have
That's right.
salsa.
We have frijoles? Probably not. Can you imagine a boat trip without beans?
Yes.
Do we? Oh, now we're really getting professional. Anyway,
Okay, we should turn the salsa.
enough of this because my arm is getting tired.
Does it have to be on the whole time the stove on?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said it was.
Well,
All right.
okay, we're breaking for breakfast.
We'll take our cherries. Bye.
So here we are in beautiful but rainy downtown Victoria, British Columbia. We're docked right in front of the Empress Hotel, a turn-of-the-century masterpiece. And as you can see, everybody's pretty much dressed for the weather. Here comes Dick,
Hey!
home from his stroll. Everyone's kind of dispersed to enjoy the town as much as can be done in this kind of weather. But after a hot shower and dry clothes, we're all pretty happy.
We just started to call somebody on channel 73. And they asked
Susan and
for
Finn
directions on
cleaning.
are here.
We're here.
We're here.
They tell us it's raining if we're miserable.
We're having a horrible time.
Having a horrible time,
You would not want to be here.
but there is a treat. We're going to go to Pagliacci for dinner tonight.
And they took your potato at the...
Yeah, we had an awful time at customs. They took our potato, they took our wine, they took our citrus, what was left of it, except for the limes.
They took that?
Say again?
They took that?
Yeah, they took Patty's potato.
Potato.
Yeah, well, life on the open sea, I guess. Customs officials are the same in every country. Some are more polite than others. So,
Smile when they take it.
yeah, these folks are really nice. They smile and they don't raise their voice. None of them were carrying weapons that I could see. Unlike the Mexicans. Anyway, there's the old museum. And I shudder to think what this looks like, but that's the Parliament building over there, sort of through the rain. And there's another boat coming in. And with that, since there isn't much else going on except the rain, we're going to sort of fade out. Just watching this guy figure out what he's going to do.
point, heading north through these markers up here, around number 6, up through the Kelp, into Roche Harbor, where we're going to clear customs and not have anything confiscated.
Great. The best time.
What about postcards?
Entering Roche Harbor. Pretty little place. Boating magnet. Well, we got to find Spirit and Somersault 3 somewhere. Got to find the customs dock.
Where
Who knows? Who knows?
where's Somersault?
Somersault's probably come and gone. Spirit's at the customs dock right there. There's our compadres, Spirit.
You could call them and ask them what they're doing. Whatever, 71.
What?
You can use the signature for that.
Pretty neat place, Roche Harbor. Very picturesque. Fading out, gotta go do some work. Here we are in Reed Harbor, and we're wrapped it up. And it's Miller time. Somersault is hosting cocktails tonight. We actually did some sailing today.
Have you ever seen Mad About You?
Sex test. What sex was that one you threw back?
Yeah.
Didn't check. It was too small to start. Too small. Well, he didn't bother. Well, we got some. We either have to go there, or we have to get enough people to pass it. I can't pronounce the nature of the book.
Food.
And every time you try to transfer it to somebody else, it's not going to move up. You can't get around it. Here, Dave.
Here's the kayakers we saw earlier.
Coordination training.
I know they have a big farm somewhere, because I remember her saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, you know, like a
We're going to slide through here a second.
About 100 yards.
Energetic.
100 yards from the dock. Oh, 200 yards.
This shore, all the way down to the bottom, back end of the bay there is all state park, starting about that point where the sailboat is.
Yeah, you're right.
There's also a dock a couple hundred yards down. You can see the power boat tied up to it, headed towards us on the far right side of the harbor. Obviously a real popular place. Gonna go party. We have radishes. Somehow there's a pun here someplace, like maybe radical. Oops. Am I in trouble?
No, yeah, well, you're
Okay, well, that's not trouble.
No, glass is still all right.
We're fine.
We're fine.
Thank you. Yep.
Starting.
So do you do much cooking at home?
Just on the weekends.
Answer honestly.
The way we usually do it. Hey, she's gonna see this.
I know. That's
The way we usually do it is that Patty cooks during the week and I cook on the weekend. Now that we've got a kid, that probably will change some.
Everything will change.
But
You'll cook for the kid, and then you'll start eating the kids' food when you're feeding the kids.
No.
You'll take one bite from me. One bite
Speaking of change, how's the diaper thing going?
actually, with a newborn, it's not the problem. It's when they get to be like 3, 5, 6. When they get into solid food.
Yeah, so it becomes a more substantive.
Yeah, that's when it really gets to be fun. But Sarah Jo is real sweet and she's easy to deal with right now. How did we get off the track of your cooking?
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
And what about
Because they can see that I'm cooking. No, tell us what you're doing. What am I doing? I'm making. Okay, first we started off with this marvelous base of spaghetti sauce that the ladies cooked while we were trying to get rid of our tomatoes, and I added a thing of contadina marinara. Did you say ladies or did you mean salespersons? No, ladies.
We let that go by. But it was noted in the back of our minds.
Okay.
If he wants to pick on the lady, that's fine. Poor disillusioned man.
Cooking. Here we go. Anyway, so we got that, and put that in, and I threw in a little oregano and basil and some garlic thingies, and that's all heated up, and a little red wine.
Sounds wonderful.
And we have here pre-made meatballs, which we warm up and have on the side, since some of us don't like red meat. And here's your basic water, and and your basic, here's a plug, Contadina linguine.
Steve Colgate's Contadina.
So that's what we're having for dinner, plus that salad, and probably the cobbler.
Yes.
The apple cobbler.
Cobbler for dessert.
How's that? Paul, it's a small matter, but did you declare that red wine at the Canadian border? No.
It's from the
Susan groveled it from Larry, I think.
Yeah. It's not our problem.
Half of it went into spaghetti sauce and half of it's going into meat. And what more can I say? I mean, cooking is kind of a mundane thing, you know.
Well, we just wanted
Wonderful
to,
job.
it's on the record.
On the record, on August 10th,
Right.
1993. Paul Perkins.
Say goodnight, Paul.
Say goodnight, Dick.
Good night, Gracie.
And here we are in Shallow Bay at Sucia Island. Had a rather uneventful motor over from Reed Harbor on Stewart Island. We headed southwest first into the Herald Strait again to see if we could find some whales. Did find some dolphins that played with us for a little bit. Then we turned around and headed back northeast to here to Sucia Island. pretty little bay. You pick up a mooring here. And we're all going to go ashore and hike a little bit. There's our fearless leader over there, and Somersault 3. The island you see in the background with a big hill on it is part of Canada. We're looking approximately southwest at this point. That's about due west. Well, talk to you later when we're on shore.
Are we documenting this?
We're documenting this.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
Pat. You can put an outline
See us
on it.
all go in the drinks because it's in.
Coming?
This is going to look like the Mr. Bill or Captain Bill show here.
Are you coming?
Yeah, I'm coming, but I'm not going to try and film while I'm jumping in that thing.
Okay.
So, back in the
Here we go.
real world here.
Here we go.
Hope we're still intact.
Our first.
And here we are. We're all in the boat.
Made it.
We're all in the dink.
Now we know what galley was like.
All right, who's the guy with the drum? You know, kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Ramming speed.
Selling Yamaha engines.
Didn't know you had to do this when you signed up for captaincy, did you, Bill? You know.
They said,
Oh, this is something else.
something.
Yep, we're headed for the beach. Have a big night on the town.
If we bring to feed the natives.
Yes, I hope there's no headhunters. Pet season. Pet season.
Pepsi.
Ah.
Root beer. We have a root beer.
Well, this may be our last look at our Namaste here.
Oh, yes. I'm sure glad we didn't anchor in the middle.
Yeah, that would be a little very short, though.
Oh, I meant to freeze this. Oh, yeah, right. And rowing that much further.
We are making progress.
Good to hear.
Maybe 60 feet away from the
Standing still.
60 feet.
One or two more of those, Ben, and you're probably going to be a dead person.
We throw you off there, might upset the balance.
Oh,
Right, jeopardize us in some way. Can't have it.
Look, it's a mystical.
We can see the
It's a
bottom.
mystical map on the symbol on the beach.
right. Hieroglyphics.
Right. Who knows?
Look at this guy in this thing here. That's the kind of thing I have on my boat.
There's somebody who got tired on the way back to the boat.
You can put your swimming.
Yeah.
Oh well.
See the bottom.
Yeah, we're about to play there now.
One of the more unfriendly natives.
You don't do that on the air. Island.
Just to show you that we really did survive the boat ride. The dinghy ride in. Well, there's an easier,
Be rocking for a few
there's
days.
an easier way to do this.
Fork in the road.
There's water over here. Must be Echo Bay. Bay.
What? The one we want goes along the water. Sort of, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. tiny and rough.
I guess the eagles in there, huh?
Hopefully state park in Indiana for me.
Ewing Cove. That's supposed to be real pretty. That's what the little book said. Prettiest, most beautiful walk in San Juan.
No, really?
That's what it said. I don't know. I have no personal knowledge here.
Does it go to Echo Bay on the other side?
Well, this is Echo Bay right here.
That might be on the left hand.
It does go to the end of that with Ewing Cove.
Isn't that pretty?
Oh, this goes to, yeah, I'm not sure. It must be,
I want to go to Ewing Cove.
Smell that out there.
What was that? The outhouse?
Smell that out there.
Look how clean that water is. So here we are at Echo Bay, huh? Bay. It's so quiet I can hear the motor running on the tape machine. Monster dragonflies. So we're what, looking mostly west, right? Or east, rather?
East, I believe.
Mostly east, maybe a little south of east. Somebody's actually sailing out there in the there's wind. Dinky little boat.
You're a princess.
Yeah.
Where did the skipper and Marianne go?
Who's Gilligan?
Hey, little buddy.
It's a strange jungle creature coming out of the trees.
almost had us rescued, Skipper. Decided I want to stay here with Ginger and Marianne now.
Out in the water.
So we've been walking in the woods for what, an hour?
Yeah, about.
And this is the end of the trail. This is what we came here to get to. Must be Ewing Cove. Beautiful little cove, populated by kayakers. Pebbly beach. You can probably hear. Let's see if the rest of our party emerging from the underbrush here. Susan made it. I guess they're not going to make it. Wimping out. So here we are at the Rosario Resort. It's about 10:30 in the morning, and I'm sorry that we didn't take more of these videos yesterday when the weather was gorgeous, but couldn't do it because ran out of battery juice. Hooked up the shore power yesterday and was able to recharge the batteries. And there's our intrepid fleet flotilla. Sort of zoom in on here. Here's Namaste. Spirit, who's had all kinds of difficulty. Here's Captain Al. And Somersault 3, the stag boat. Larry had a great time with this gorgeous woman at the bar last night. He left with her, but I'm not sure what time he got in. There's Buzz. For once, he doesn't have a cellular phone in his ear. There's Tord. There's Susan, coming up to say goodbye. Plan for tonight is to basically sail around all day and then meet on the other side of one of the islands off on the other side of the Rosario Strait and have a raft up, kind of a potluck pasta party. There's Captain Mel. Nice man. Good guy. Everybody on this trip turned out to be pretty nice. Sorry about the wobbling. When it's heavy zoom like that, sometimes you can't be as steady as you'd like. Anyway, as you can see, the resort here is quite a facility, and you're not even seeing half of it. There's a marina office, fuel dock, nice little marina. It was kind of interesting getting in last night. And over the hill there is this big mansion that used to be the Moran family mansion. It's the central part of the resort. We'll take a look at it as we go out. Little cafe. Behind that building there is a family swimming pool, about 25 meters by 12. For the local denizens. This is some kind of little waterway there. There was some deer playing in this big lawn over here yesterday. You can see them this morning. Well, this is looking south along East Sound. Lopez Island, I believe, is the one that's way in the distance. The closer points are part of Orcas Island. Well, it looks like everybody's getting going, so time to put it away until we get underway. And that's the Moran Mansion here at Rosario Resort in East Sound on Orcas Island. big boat over there is full of Boy Scouts from Colorado. Tried to give them some cake the other night, but we got the wrong boat and got a wedding party instead. Right in there is an outdoor pool and that tree with a nice big deck and cocktail service. It has a great view down the sound.
They're just putting up the,
Now what the plan is to head up the sound, do a little exploring.
nice place to sit and listen to music or enjoy a food. Get there and go down to the good stuff.
Looking south along towards Lopez Island down east of town. And this is looking north up towards the village of East Town, which is around that bend. Rosario is a nice protected little harbor. Neat stuff.